welcome on back everyone to Age of Wonders 4 and part 6 of our Crimson Caldera Apophis campaign. Thank you all so much for all the support that has been shown to this channel. It has been lovely to see. If you have been enjoying the series, please remember to leave a like for the Light God and a sub for the sub zone. It really does help me out. Let's get right to it. So I did go ahead and incite the rebellion here at Scaffold, and unfortunately for us, it set up the brigand camp behind us. Karissa also has brought up some more troops. We can't quite see who they are. We can just see the numbers, which is a little bit spooky. True death magic's done too, so we've got the Curse of the Reaper ability. Target non-hero has a 60% chance of dying. Ooh, Infectious Insanity. While having an insta-kill unit would be awesome. They've got Dark Rites. Whenever an enemy unit when enemy unit dies, you gain strength and hit points. Ooh. We'll keep the Reaper around and grab Infectious Insanity. And then, of course, we are going to attack this leftover squad here, do the damage we can, and then we're probably going to pull back to our outpost and try to teleport some troops through to help out. So let's see how the safe battle goes here. They've not been kind to us. No, I think we can do better. Alright, the Demon Forgelings move forward. We're going to go ahead and use the fire over here with this dragon. We've got options. And they're over here on the other end. Okay. So they've got a good first strike ability for us, or for themselves here. What if we kind of just pull them back a little bit? I didn't necessarily mean to have you not face any direction at all, but that's right. So we'll pull back just a little bit here. And draw them across the river. With the likes of our Splitterling and our archers here. Dealing with their lava steel is going to be probably one of the first things we're doing here. Let's bring the dragon over to here. I think just about everyone could hit if we bring you. Yeah, but it also makes them a little bit vulnerable, doesn't it? Snow Spirit there. Big Dragoon can go for a nearly one tap on the... How awesome. Extra damage this turn. If we run back this way, can we take you out? I mean, yeah. Then we put our hero at a bit of a disadvantage. But we straight up kill the Ironclad here. Very high tier unit gone. They'll bring the Witch over just in case they decide to try to stop us. Umbral Mistress. Let's go this way. Plenty of Snow Spirits. And then Apophis, we can move up like 2, and then grab the Animal Summon right here. Everyone's in good spots. Let's go ahead and end the turn. That's one Ironclad down. They've got the Lava Steel here. Goes for the shot on our Spittling. You missed. Yeah, the Chaos Eaters are always going to destroy the terrain, which is a bit spooky. Alright, so how do you guys feel about getting a great big meteorite dropped on your head? That should be fantastic, right? I want to hit the Phoenix real bad, so we'll drop it here. Oh, we freeze the Ironclad? And these skirmishers. 100% chance to freeze. We could just outright kill this unit, which is not a bad call. We could drop Blizzard here to weaken you immensely. Just go for the Ghostfire kill. That works. Go Wintry Blast on the Chaos Eater. They can heal based on debuffs they have, so that'll be a little bit annoying. But we can bring the crows up to get in their way. The Lotus can go ahead and chain your mind. Oh no, I wanted to, well, misclicks be like that. Kill you with the Ghostfire, I think that's a good idea. Get rid of their healer. There's still some pretty nasty units in here. Step forward. How much damage can they take? Not much. We'll probably end up having our dragon take them down. Actually, that thing's got some pretty chunky health. Let's Ghostfire Spike the Ironclad while it's still stuck in place. I don't think we can immune to stun, berserk, and burning, but it's not immune to not the best use, but it's what we got. Take down the Ironclad. I can move up to here, and I was hoping we go for the teleport, but I think I just moved a little bit too far. Almost take out the Phoenix. I think we probably can if I go for the Curse. So let's quickly first grab us a little bit of extra movement. And then go for the Curse. And I turn you into a zombie. No. Getting real unlucky with our executes, aren't we? Rip Blade into slaying the Phoenix, which will come back in 2 turns. Run around here and throw the Shatter Blade. Diseased and weakened. The Giant can still deliver some pretty big booms. Oh, I thought you were down. Wait, you came back that turn. Interesting. So if you're standing on it, then it has a turn to... I don't know. The Phoenix is gone now. It's going to come back again? Better not. Devastating Blizzard there. We make you insane? No, but you're constricted, so you're going nowhere. Absolutely. Kill the Ironclad. It's not dealing that much damage. We could just keep dropping rocks on them, though. Comet of Calamity. That does a good job of killing some units here. These guys keep getting frozen. They just can't catch a break. Chain your mind. I didn't need to walk right next to them. Yeah, just go ahead and blast them. Finish them off. Easy kill, and then... That's not a lot good chance, but the Ghostfire should finish him. Ending Phantasm. Can't quite kill, but we can move over here and obliterate this unit, perhaps causing lads to flee. Apophis, take down a dragon. The ancient rivalry has been solved. Resolved. Just teleports and gets obliterated. And when you're the last survivor, it doesn't go well for you. And now we've got ourselves some snow spirits. Like that, things have turned around. The amount of units they have. Those are tier 4s, and it's full of tier 4s. Fall back to the outpost. We can get our reinforcements here through the teleporter. Yeah, I think we just won't. Well, I was not going to send to the general, but... Hey, you step back, we'll have you guys go through, even if it'll probably take up the rest of your movement. Yoink. Reinforcements on the way. And then you come on down this way. Cursed Blade now, and then we'll grab a White Witch, or a Warlock for the force assaulting Karissa's group. Send the super pikeman through, and we will wait for this group to come try to fight us again. Put in palisade walls at this watchtower, or this outpost. One turn before we can launch the siege. Alright, very soon. Day 89 dawns. And new units are here. We'll go ahead and set them all up together. Bring over the accursed trickster. We can summon an undead army. We shall do that over here. Walls are breached, so we'll send in the crew to take down Scaffold and burn this back to the ground. Man, we've already done this once. You know we wouldn't lose any troops. Not even one. Send in the boys. They've all got ghost fire. We can actually move up and hit them. That's not a very good one. We were going to go for the very early attack. With the meteorite. Freeze you lots, you're not going past. We'll go ahead and summon in this spider matriarch here and let them go block them. I mean, they got frozen, they're going nowhere. Accursed ogre, smash. 42 damage. Ooh, we went the wrong way for the evocation. I mean, we can still rip one through. Skeletal archers, let's go ahead and advance once this way and fire here still. Dark Knights, that would be a bit of an overkill, so we'll just kind of move to the middle. $59 damage. Now they don't kill one of our units. Is that the warlock that they said they would? It's a white witch. It's a little bit different. Well, at least you fulfilled the prophecy. The units that we didn't care about keeping are still here. I'll just kill you real quick. Spider, you do the same here. Move up to displace these poor lads. have to try to get a bit closer. We can move up to here and then teleport. Chop them in half, turn them into splitterlings, send them up after this group. Ghost fire. Have you smash us a hole in the wall here, there, ogre, and then we can send in the boys. Send in the boys. Almost dragged them down. We'll go ahead and crit. Almost. Come on now. Just move up and finish off either of these guys now. You blast here. You blast the other Sunderer, and we'll make them pay for killing our one White Witch. Well, that's a lot of Berserk units. Thankfully, their guy went down quick. Well, you did it. Good job. Scaffold is now being burned, though, so hopefully it was worth it. They're all running back to Borton, so we shall turn and take out this brigand camp real quick. Here, you step forward as well, and then blow up the brigand camp. Very easy. It should be really easy. Come on now. What we like to see. The Enlightened Power Cleaver. The Volley Veil Seeker of the Killer. That is a name there. Alright, next we've got the Umbral Incursion. World spell, loses border, and then an Umbral Nest. So, I mean, we can wear away at lads a little at a time. Just don't know how useful that's actually going to be. Bring you through the teleporter's reinforcements. Draw into the void, frickin' Dinosus. Khir is back, and then Arnold, his remains have been collected. I guess we'll have you just... Oh, no, I don't want to go underground at all. We'll have you lead. You've just got a heap of extra dudes here. We'll grab the two mages then. Then you two can join here, and then these can swap places. That'll do. Now we sit for a turn. How much mana do we have? 130? Rite of Somnia would be pretty devastating. We could also just keep calling in more dragons. True death magic. Can't believe we didn't snag this. Curse of the Reaper ability for all of our casters now. So many enchantments. Let's go ahead and move over to burn this ritual pyre. See if she wants to respond. We march on Borton. Yeah, no, we're just gonna keep raising up more undead armies. We've got the souls and the upkeep. Alright, day 90 and wealth beyond measure. The chairman of the Heralds of Entropy Council approaches you with a glimmer of greed in his eyes. These are truly blessed times for us, Heralds of Entropy. We prosper as things of beauty and worth are kept safe within the divine treasury of your making, O Chaos Incarnate. Other empires look at us with envy. where they can only dream of the material bliss we safeguard and enjoy. By decree of our council, we wish to establish a custom of pilgrimage to the Imperial Horde so that all heralds of victory may marvel at its glittering beauty. We gain the Mark of the Horde trait. Gives us just some extra Materium affinity? That's crazy. We'll gain no new traits. Sure. We've got ourselves a trait. And a new undead army to help us obliterate Kragmar. Welcome, friends. It's time we march. How lucky your people are. Bring the nastiest units from here, and put them in with our accursed lad, and then bring them all forward. You can just kind of hover back as reinforcements, and also we'll kind of skirt around and start blowing things up. Village of the province. Umbral incursion's done. Let's go ahead and grab Treacherous Reflection. Marked for death, sustains 15 unblockable damage, loses morale, and has a zombie spawn next to them. And then that keeps happening every single turn. I mean, that seems pretty dang good. Oh, she's riding to stop us again. This time she's coming out herself. A couple of very buffed up war breeds. Flame blessed champions. Yeah, just the sheer number of tier 4 units they have coming our way is a bit spooky. We're rolling with nothing but very early tier guys. Okay, so let's once again, we're doing a little bit of an ebb and flow here. But what we'll do is we'll power up and get ready to summon in another Calamity Dragon to help them out. Realize that's what they're missing all along, is the Calamity Dragon. Join up with the Pillaging Force. Bring the Warlock down to join with this group. More Cursed Blades should absolutely help. We'll go ahead and rush them and grab another one. Yep, no Arcane Battlements for whenever we do get besieged. Not gonna happen, but we'll grab the Monolith too. Pretty much out of stuff to build. Which is honestly a little bit scary. Let's burn this next. Wear Karissa down little by little. Alright, perfect. Do we have any extra Imperium bonuses we can go for here? Instantly summons a bandit army. No, I don't think so. Defeating an infestation gives you a unit based on the one that's defeated. Newly summoned or recruited magical units gain an additional rank. That's actually not a bad call. Oh, the Independents came in and stopped us. Well, that's real lame. It's a waste of an Accursed Blade. Yeah, we don't stand a chance. Oh, wait. Obviously, it threw us in. Okay, well, we'll try our best. There's not that many of them. If we have given them these Visions of Doom, so we'll let them kind of move towards us. If we go Berserk, it's really not a big deal. 1v5 this real quick. Alright, to help us out in our 1v5, we can go ahead and... Infectious Insanity. To the melee lads. They resisted it. Sad day. Well, let's move to here. Yeah, that wasn't very useful. The Inspection's Insanity did not work. What about instead we go ahead and conjure a Tentacle? Or is it the Arcane Supercharge work on you? Oh, it does. Send them in. Hit him with the Whirling Cleave. Yeah! They're both frozen. Now we will take some damage now. Flanked. And that's it. That's a unit down there. We can summon in the Tentacle right in front here. Or I guess right behind to flank. Constricted, you're not going anywhere. Yeah, let's kill the Skirmisher. Chop, chop, chop. Get shot twice, heal, no problem. Okay. More tentacles. What are you fools going to do against my tentacles? Yeah, constriction is insane. Well, we won. We didn't just win, we won easily. Chop. And then we can Icy Shackles here, just to be rude. They shoot at the other tentacles. And we Ice Shackles for the win. 1 unit v5. I'm here for it. It does look like we've got some ways in now. So we march. Let's go this direction so we can start burning all of her power-ups on the way through. Pillage this province. We shall heal through their demise. Fricka has returned from the void, and let's go ahead and grab a watchtower here. Should also walk right into Kragmar. We still have to start the siege. They've got no defenses though, so it'll be a very fast one. Obviously, we Ritual of Calamity this, and we harass any defenders that might want to join up. We need to also save our Imperium for the ability that allows us to get an additional siegecraft. It's gonna be pretty important. Alright, those are ruins that we have claimed. Do they have any units up here? They've got a couple defending. What we'll do, though, is we'll split up. Look for clues. Send the undead out to go be obnoxious. The undead raiding party. Send them across. We've got stuff to burn. She's trying to stop us from burning things, which is fine. Let's go over to Pyre Shrine and burn that too. Okay, so a couple units hanging back. Not that big a deal. Hello, Riz. You finally understand how powerful we are. Watch us still lose. We lose our new Ice Spirit. And some spears. I think for the sake of progress, we'll go ahead and allow that. So they move back into the settlement with their weakened troops. My scout gets caught by Karissa's men. And we run. We found you. Well, I don't know how much she was actually hiding. That should go off. Safe word to send another war party. Good for you. We do so love free experience. Let's go burn this mob camp. Try to stop a bit of their production here of troops. Burn all the safe word stuff. Send in Big Daddy Pop to wipe out this crew easily. Easily-ish. Ragmar is burned. They've got some more units over here at the Demon Gate, but that is no problem. We get to now utilize all of their defenses against them. True Shot, Grim Executioner, or we can go for a Scatter Shot here. Deals damage in a 1 hex radius. Let's get more single damage annihilation. Or single target annihilation. Switch that out. If we move quick, we can go burn this Spelljammer, making the attack on that city very easy. We're probably just going to bypass Red Fjord and go straight after Dominus, though. He has a lot of tier 4s, but I think we should attack. It's going to bring in all the weaker units. Yeah, we need to attack. Forward to slaughter. We have the weaker army overall. A risky battle. And she does have a Spelljammer. But if we win this one, that pushes Karissa back into the void. Belmont auto-resolve. Be kind. We win, but we lose a lot of zombies. That's a lot of tier 4s. I'll trade tier 4s for tier 1s. Works for me. Accept. So now what do you have back here? A couple of armies in reserve. So we keep the ebb and flow going. If they fall back into the city, we will just go burn the forest stakes here. They can move over and burn the forest very easily. Just keep being obnoxious. Renua the Adept has a level up. We can grant them a melee mage, frontline fighter, or melee training. Melee mage allows us to get into adaptive armor and arc fire burst. All enemies within 2 hexes. Ooh, we like that. Slippery and swift, critical hit. Yeah, let's get it down here towards the arc fire burst. Healthy plate. Yeah, let's go healthy plate on you. We can probably start building a few more items into with the forge. Remains of Bera the bodyguard have been collected. Watchtower founded, perfect. So now we need to keep pumping out units. Send you through the teleporter to help out on this side. I will make some Dark Knights. Bring you through the teleporter over here. Pull the reinforcements. Calamity Dragon can come join next turn, which is awesome. It goes well. Alright, it's our turn once more. Kragmar is burning nicely. Where did your units go? Are they able to hide in the Demon Gate? That does appear to be the case. We can move through and blow up Coldwell. I don't think we need to worry about his other cities, though. We go all in on Dominus. Looks like he's losing to the paladin too. Bring you on in. We burn the city of, or the village of the province? No. No, we cannot. We could move up to burn that, but you can't get too much further, so we'll just kind of slowly scoot our way up. Everyone's in one little spot here. Nice. Alright, Marked for Death is done, so now we get to pick ourselves a brand new tome. Listen, Demon Gate, you may be a good option. Unlocks the production of Infernal Fiend units. No, I don't think we want that. We need to go all in on the ice. Summon a snow spirit. Home of Dragons. Draconians. Dragon attack. Random positions are on fire. No thanks. Emergency teleport. Mass recall. See, now the Tome of Severing is interesting. We hit enemies, they lose all their enchantments. Oblivion and beyond.
Slaying a wizard is similar to slaying any other monster. It necessitates preparation. If your mark is prone to conjuring astral creatures, it is vital to sever their connection and remove their arcane crutch. This is achieved through a complex incantation, by administering minor astral siphoning pests, or, should the opportunity arise, by simply slitting their throat.
Stab the mages in the neck. Oh, just kills magic origin unit outright. Beautiful. We can use it to blow up teleport. That's awesome. I mean, slightly sad for the teleporter, but hey now. That lets us get in here aggressive quick. With a Calamity Dragon. Yes. Now what will you do, Karissa? Cower in fear? It won't save you. Let's go burn this. It's a little bit risky. With you working as support. We'll have the shade move over. There we go. A new rally has started, giving us access to 2 more corrupt souls. Don't mind if I do. Oh, we can keep mustering that. Oh, it just speeds it up. Well, that works for me. There we go, summoning well. Weakens our draft a little bit, but it is going to increase our summoning, so let's do that. Yep. Vision and sensing range. We don't care about any of these except for maybe allowing the outpost to go in faster so we can get in more quick teleporting. So yes, let's do that. We do lose a little bit more Imperium. I've got one I do want to use, but... yeah, there's a stack of 4 there. You're sending all your lads out, but we're burning your stuff down nicely. How gloriously your cities burn. They can likely stop us, but let's just move in to see what's happening in here. Go burn this demon gate. Yoink. I mean, if they can't get over there in time, that's a real big shame. Well, actually, we can sacrifice these guys as a way to allow them to do that. So, burn this and draw them in here. Then these guys can kind of just move around the outside, just burn more stuff when they can. Burn it all. We are getting limited on the amount of Imperium we're bringing in. So I think we can start just desecrating the land. We can start blowing up provinces. Rip your accursed shrine. And then we come in here and do that again to the teleporter. Skadoosh. Oh, that is an incredible spell. Okay, well next turn then we'll raise up an undead army. Just in case you all were worried we didn't have more. She can move out. That'll be a little bit of a nasty fight, but we can handle it. Alright, let's quickly pull the item forge. We don't have that many good things. But maybe, just maybe. That's a per onk. No, let's grab this weird looking Dimorphous eye. Casting points, these are no good. What about for the wands? We have a magic missile, so these are not bad. Summon in a level 2 spider. Raise up some undead. Yeah, let's raise up some undead. That's all we can have that do? Well, that'll work. We shall call this the Wiggle Stick of Undeath. And then we can make another purple bone wand of spider summoning. This is not the Wiggle Stick of Undeath, this is the Wiggle Stick of spiders. Excellent. Well, you can grant yourself, Nemesia, a Wiggle Stick of Undeath. And you can have the one of spiders. Perfect. All shall tremble. So another Death Knight, and then let's go for some more Shades too, because they are assassins of high-tiered units. And they're very adept at it too. And they fell for our trap, you fool. We'll just auto that. No, I don't want to watch the reap. Get me out of here. Exit the game. Oh, do they actually try to run? Hey, that's cool. We're gonna say no, I don't want to watch this. And it allowed us to burn the Demon Gate. Oh, no it didn't. They had a Rapidash nearby. I'm going to fight you. I've got some horrifying spells that you can't really contend with. Oh, this is a map I've never seen. A Demon Gate map or just a teleporter map? How far can you move? Just there? Well, we're not gonna move then. Bring it. Oh, demon horses, you think you're gonna win. So if I just steal that, do I just win? Oh, okay then. I mean, you tried your best. I made him real mad. Okay, so Karissa's coming on now, and she's back. She's just not in this fight. This will be a tough one. The Calamity Dragon's very nice, but this will be a tough one. We win. Beautiful. Day 94 frickin' Denosis is... Yeah, we absolutely are stealing your nightmare, thank you. I love that. They came at us with a nightmare. We burned their demon gate and just yoinked it away. Meeting hostile anvil. We black-furred forgelings of anvil will fight with our freedom. I don't care. I don't respect you. So she's actually bound this. You have to bind 3 of them to win that way. That would be annoying. We lose to them going for the actual objective. That'll be quite sad. Infested summons, and let's go for the extra sprint. Always a good ability. And either the hearty armor or the reinforced armor. I like that quite a bit better. Whose forces could heal the most? Let's go burn the Spelljammer, and then we can take down Borton. And use that momentum to get the next city. Make sure that no one can start the fight till we want. So I guess we'll set everyone together. That'll do. That'll do. Adept of Chaos, no Nemezia, you are a Ritualist, so I think an Adept of Astral is the best for you. Gain some evasion, or we can use those skills to actually buff up our abilities. These signature skills are a bit lame. Own Wyvern instead of a zombie, or we can get a heal. Into zombies. Conjures a spirit now. Let's head down this way. Turn some lads into zombies. Oka the boar has been captured and roasted over a spit. Or less. The bugs think you taste delicious. Karissa's returned. We're not worried though. She's now facing troops that she has no chance against. Yeah, where is the Battle Cat? I trust this all of 0. I mean, I'm going straight after Dominus at this point. We might as well burn some things on the way through, that way we can heal a bit. Let's go ahead and send one of the archers forward just as a scout. Oh, now there's no one here. Burn the Demon Gate. It'll take us 3 turns, but it gets rid of their teleporters and their ability to summon more friends. Get moving. I don't see them anywhere, but that doesn't mean much. Orders required. How did this pursuer get up here? Alright, everyone, split up. You go burn the Carnival of Flesh. You go burn the Spelljammer. And then you, Demon Horse, go release their Golden Wonder. Swarm them. Also gonna have you move up here to be the decoy. Decoy away. And 1 turn before we get some undead. So now it's time to rush things. Snow Spirit, welcome back. Glad you survived. Rush the Shade, and let's grab ourselves another Shade. Our Curse and Tricksters are good, but not as good as tier 5 units, so we shall rush for the correct tier of lads. We queue up for a bit there because we have so much gold. Alright, so they do go after the one burning the Spelljammer. Seems like a good idea. They managed to escape. Oh, they hit multiple, all of us. Well, the raiders try their best. How we get to kill their unit, though. Karissa moves on in. She's got 3 sets of squad. Somehow you always have so many units. It's a victory. I think we can do a little bit better, though. Start condemned, huh? That's fun. So extra spirit damage the entire battle? Good luck. Ghost Fire active. These War Breeds look awesome, though. Very damaged Corrupt Soul. We can go ahead and heal you with the Second Wind. Kevin the Shadow. Multiple Raise Undead. Alright, fair enough. Probably not something we really need. Send some Shades wide. Step in behind. Zombies go forward. All of our skeletal mages are much more useful since they can just kill someone outright. Okay, yeah, no, we cannot get hit by Karissa's first attack there. That would be a nightmare. Stay here, and then you, Warlock, can defend our dragon. Outnumbered, we'll see if we're outgunned. Intriguing. So if we come in here and they've got a lot of the guys protected. Helmet of Calamity is going to cost 40. We can get the Infectious Insanity on the right units. That can spread doom to their squad here. So let's give it to these guys. Infectious Insanity has activated. Bring the zombies forward a bit. We can have an Astral Ward drop down. They are counting on the fact that our units go berserk here. We need to get them in position where they can strike there should they come after us. We'll throw the Astral Ward over here. Link up to you so we don't lose Kevin so quickly. Mage as far forward as we can. Corrupt Soul up. Maybe? That has a chance of going pretty poorly. Let's move you up behind the low foliage so you can shoot whoever moves forward your next turn. Gotta set the units up to go for the kill. But not on our own troops. Who else? Alright, looks good. Burn. Come on. Insanity has been resisted, unfortunately. We got one more chance for that one to kick. Just killed them outright. I did expect a pretty big hit there. Berk was removed by, looks like a lot of our guys, which is excellent. %35 chance for death. Not an amazing spiderweb, but it can keep them here. And allow us to move up and go for the freezing swirl. Ow. Throws one of them. Almost kill. That is a complete waste of our damage. what's not is hitting here. %40 chance for death. Use the curse to hit the Phoenix with one as well. Can we kill you with a curse? We can. Let's do that. So we'll hit second wind once. Use the curse to just eliminate this unit real quick. Come around and slam into you. Or we could bring you back as a zombie. Which we will do. Attack the Phoenix from behind. Throwing dagger. A lot of damage. Marked for death. Marking Karissa for death would be devastating. Let's mark you for doom. Beat you up with the zombies. Oh wow, that's a devastating zombie strike. Death bolts. Slaughter. Okay, so you are at least constricted, so you're going nowhere. So did another spider matriarch here, or monarch. Same thing. Hit both? I can. Slag the Phoenix. A lot of damage. Trying to find a way we don't get hit back by the war beast there. Don't think that's an opportunity though. Let's Sundering Curse here. Restricted for the two of them. And now we make a decision. I think we just strike him here. It's not the most exciting. Does allow us to pretty much kill them. We're down one unit. Power cleave. Well, that makes their damage much worse. Phoenix is back. Karissa summons some worms. I think getting bullied by our zombies, and another one should spawn next turn. Don't like that so much. That hero's very dead though, so we can just deal with this Phoenix one last time. Oh, stabbed our guys in the face. Good job, Accursed Blade. Doing the thing right. Hey, look, a new unit of zombies appears. As a combination, we can charge strike and then finish them with the shades. Oh man, that's a nasty bit of damage. In fact, we'll sneak away and kill this hero. Sorry, friendo. Kill the Warbreed here. Take a zombie flank. Bring you to this position, and then we can summon up some undead to rush the back lines. Yes, rush the back lines. Doesn't manage to kill, we can do a fair bit of damage there. Can we just get rid of you with the Curse of the Reaper? No. basically wipes them out. Now let's come over here and do some damage to this group. Still gonna get hit back when we try to run. Annoying, but not to be unexpected. So, Karissa, did you think you were going to escape? Here's a rock. Enjoy. Yeah, I don't want to take that damage, so we will go for the second wind to heal, refresh it with a kill here. Let you do the same thing. Sorry, little gremlins. Don't like that. Let's just try to run away from the Templars. What say you now? You're gonna get rid of my accursed here. Templar v Spider. Ancient rivalry. Alright, my turn. Oh, this is my shade. No, let's not kill my shade. What am I doing? Get rid of Karissa. Just looked first. Welcome back to the good guy team, Shade. Throw some daggers. Karissa is gone, so what we'll do is we'll send you up to beat down these archers. Gotta try the Hand of Death at least once, right? So we just can't do it if we move. Last here. But heal once more. Avoid all that and punch them once in the face. One good pop. That would hit him even if we try to. The 2 shots, not gonna happen this time. No retaliation. We can go ice shackles, or we can just drop another big rock on him. It's called sending a message. Humby, you move in there. You circle around and just kill this unit with an Arc Fire Blast. End turn. Karissa is doomed. I mean, that hurt. It's all temporary hit points anyway, so it does not matter. Zombies all charge in, Berserk style. And we can Hand of Death you. While the Curse of the Reaper was resisted, you still... Wait, hang on now. Yeah, rest in peace, Renua. I'm not sure how you died, but rest in peace. The Mind Warping Lance. Causes insanity. That's pretty good. You have treated your citizens in the Abyss well. Now a sculptor approaches you, bowing reverently. Greetings, Chaos Incarnate Apophis. The populace of the Abyss have hired me, a humble sculptor, in the likenesses of kings and Godir to immortalize your image in marble and flow rock. Tough materials to work with, but I would be used nothing less for a Chaos Incarnate of your stature. Please, if you'd be so kind as to strike a pose. We could use some Imperium. Alright, here's our units. Reinforcements at last. Send them on down. And Karissa is wide open for an attack on Borton, so we charge. The Temple of the Pyre. We need to try to go burn that. So before we start the siege, Oh yeah, it's just right here. Easy. Now we start the siege, but over here, so we're right next to one another. Ritual of Calamity and a Wizard's Bombardment. Beautiful. Magic Origin unit has a 60% chance of just straight up dying. Each turn, all enemies sustain frost damage and have a chance of becoming blind and weak. Yoink. Oh, we should have done it the other way around. I thought I was being clever there, and no, I was not. What I am instead is just tired. No, we're not going to hire anyone new. We've got our own heroes. Raise an undead army to make sure that we have no trouble running them over. Rogdor the Merciless has been executed. We can annex a new province. I'm thinking... I don't really think it even matters too much. We can come grab the quarry over here to grab the pastures to get even more growth of the Abyss. We come into our hero panel here and our crypt. And we go animate who just died. Tranua. You've got to try to stop tripping. Welcome back to the world of the living. We'll send you on down to join the battle. I guess you and the shade both. Alright, 120 mana we have left. I'm gonna wait till I saw one of the Battle Cat armies and drop it on them, but it didn't look like that's a thing. In fact, we can go ahead and stop pillaging this, so we can keep moving. And we can drop the raise there just to burn it. Get rid of these city ruins. Dismantle. Oh, I might have gone just a little bit too far. Hang on. Step back one so that we can go for the desolation here. Desecrate land on the Demon Gate. There. That saves us some time. You will have no demons by the time we're done here. We've got another Spelljammer. What if we run up and just blow that up too? No, we can't. That's not how that works. Well, that unit's been sacrificed. I think there's not enough Calamity. Let's go ahead and grab another Calamity Dragon for 2 turns. Hold it quiet. You can bring yourself on down to join the Righteous Force. Go burn these builders' quarters. They don't deserve any of it. Join with this army is nothing but tier 4 and 5. Day 96 dawns. Let's keep moving. We'll come over here, put an outpost next to Dominus. Oh, because of the city ruins. Fair enough. We can bring you over to here to put it down then. And now we're still in the province. Darn. Oh, you're not a hero anyway. Well, we'll then move the army itself next to Apophis, and then have you come over and put up the outpost still next to the city. That's an unfortunate tile there, isn't it? Alright, just come join up together. Withering Mist is done. And so next we should go for heals all. Ooh. summon the Reaper. City is soon to fall. Go ahead and build the rest of the troops up together here. We'll have you, Witch, go back and burn. No, never mind, we can't anymore. Never mind. Calamity Dragon in here. Just bring the hordes in. You guys go through the teleporter and end up... Oh, we've got a random rogue army coming in. It's a little annoying. Bring you through the teleporter. Rush this next shade. And have them also come through the teleporter. Like with a group of 2, we should even be able to win that, no problem. The spells we're throwing around now are devastating. Beacon of Valor, which will hurry it once. Caltrop Stash, we'll just get everything queued up now. We might as well. And then we'll go Spelljammer. All the way back here. And like that, we pass the turn. We have so much money. Oh no, they had some guys ready to go. It says impossible, but let's fight it anyway. Every win has a chance of granting us new units too. Oh, they've got some more hounds. Bring them on in. I dare you. We'll go back with our Snow Spirit. Let you come to us. Okay, so how do you guys feel about getting a gigantic rock dropped on your head? Or marking you hounds for death? Zombies in front are not great. And you just run while we keep casting spells. We have become Zeech. And good for you, you take out my zombies. Only for new ones to show up next turn, how exciting. And then we can tentacle here. We've got friends coming out of our ears. They're frozen, so yeah, no, 1 versus 3 is an easy win. More zombies. Decaying. And then we'll just run from the pooch. Tries to save their master, but is it too late? Oh no, it is. Turns out 1 versus 3 is easy. Until they bring the elephant, I'm still gonna fight it. With this much mana? Nah, there's no reason not to. All back. So my question is, can I just go ahead and steal? Turn around. If you kill your own unit, so be it. Punch. You fumbled. How embarrassing. Do a tentacle here. Let the tentacle start the fight. These should switch sides now. But not before this thing's basically dead. Wait. I didn't even see what happened. Okay, we have to. I have to know what happened to mine. Do I put them on cactuses like an idiot? So if I did, I deserve that loss. What happened to you? Oh, he just hit us with a spell back. I see. I didn't see it when it first happened. No, I guess two can play that game. Fair enough. Recruiting units as desperately, as quickly as they can, but it won't save them. We've got to do someone new. Begone, foul spawn of Obadoth. A righteous shout pierces the skies as Mishara the Radiant descends from above with holy fury. Your dark disguises cannot fool my true sight. Your inner demons have betrayed your purpose. The Crimson Caldera is an ever-flowing chalice of violence and death. I will drink from it. You're a very murderous angel, aren't you? Lay down your weapons and you may find peace in the afterlife. All who resist will be struck down and purged. You shall have your war. Wait a second, this is what we were supposed to do this whole time. While you ponder your strategies for this war with many fronts. Your scouts are returning now from different regions of the Crimson Caldera. They speak of demonic encounters, vicious monsters, and rampant war bands roaming the land. Mad testaments to the rulers long fallen who came to the Crimson Caldera in search of the Gilder Coil's power. As Chaos Incarnate, you may claim any of the treasures your scouts have brought back from their journeys. We gain some knowledge. Chaos Orb, that is fairly lame. We'll just take the draft, granting us more units. So you come on through the teleporter. Looks like Mishara the Radiant also has herself a Golden Wonder. Just bring them all together. They're trying to repair all of the ruins. The Spelljammer's all the way over here. Really, down underground. She's got a couple of golden ones under her control, which is concerning. How far can everyone move here? I'd like to go to the accursed shrine and burn that. We can't all come in, so we're gonna get hit by multiple armies here with only two to reinforce. Alright, you stay on the outskirts then. Here comes another Calamity Dragon. Then we have enough for another Snow Spirit too. Snow Spirit shall go right here. Karissa has returned to Pyre, lovely, just in time. For Borton to burn. And then we can do the Calamity Dragon over here on this teleporter again. How exciting. They could show up for the next fight. Alright, Borton falls. Raise it. Burn it all to the ground. We'll select next turn what we'll be casting. Rush you along, and then how many we have? Do like the White Witches. Very potent. Immediately complete that, and we have... Your cities gain a draft. Raising cities grants population for each 3. I don't know how good that is at this point, but we'll still go ahead and grab it. That army's all back to normal. They've got dudes absolutely everywhere. Will it save them? I think not. Yeah, we don't have much movement this turn, so what we will do... That's just 2 armies. Let's go ahead and take out the thicket here, as long as you can. Ooh, disconnect other provinces. Okay, fair enough. Roll with. We're nearly there, Karissa. We'll take you out and everyone at the same time. Come through the teleporter. Definitely need the reinforcements. Send the shades along. Yeah, we'll send the shades along. Caltrop stash done. We'll pass the turn. Day 98 dawns. Looks like he's setting up over here on the teleporter. So if we can wipe them all out in one kind of fell swoop here. Don't think you can make it over there. A bit unfortunate. So what we'll do instead is we'll come to this position, consolidate, and have you burn this province improvement, and you come back and burn the builder's quarters. We'll heal up through rampaging. Mass hysteria. Nah, we want the disrupting blades. Get rid of everyone's enchantments. What you may have, we care not about. Pull you through this teleporter to go see what's happening down here. We're really only worried about Pyre, and then we get into Fricka, who has turned into a demon. Who has turned into a demon? Summoning Reapers costs us souls. Let's do it. They're quickly rebuilding everything, so we have a very limited time to make use and destroy Dominus here. We trap them in Pyre? We can. Doesn't mean she can't build up other armies in a hurry, but let's go ahead and trap them inside. Start the siege. Ritual of Calamity, and we will go for the Wizard's Bombardment, of course. Let's have this unit of archers we care a little bit less about go burn the Pyre Shrine. Everyone else can take out the Ritual Pyre here. Advance, bring the Calamity Dragon up. Go ahead and take this Snow Spirit and have it go over to burn the Forest of Stakes. Calamity Dragon. Alright, so again we rush. We're in the end stretch for sure. School of Cryomancy, I don't know where we put you. We don't really need any more farms, so we'll just get even more knowledge. Hurry recruitment. And we'll keep grabbing the White Witches after this. So let's just queue up a whole heap of them. Orders required. Let's bring you through the teleporter. Perfect stuff. Dominus is about to fall. Yeah, they're definitely bringing their best and brightest, aren't they? Nothing but ironclads and infernal juggernauts. They also have a accursed trickster. Just one? Golden ziggurat. Fair enough. This is going to be a pretty intense fight here. You've got Charge Strike. Crossbow. Wow, that is some damage. That is basically a one-shot. The Cleaving Sweep. Alright, well we will begin the next episode with a risky battle against Khir Uranon. Alright, you thought it was over? No, I came on back in editing, realized the episode was just a little bit too short, so we're gonna have one more battle here. We have just enough time to throw down with Khir Uranon and maybe his secondary force too, we'll see. Resolve thinks this is going to be a risky battle. We're definitely outnumbered by tier 4 units at this point. I am curious to see how Otto handles it though. Are you going to get leg swept, Apophis? Looks like the answer is yes, and Khir Uranon gets some skills for it. No, absolutely not. Defeat us. You wish. Although, man, that is a lot of tanks. Oh, we get to start? Oh, perfect. Okay, so then we will begin by starting up the Ghost Flame. 100% chance of Chilly Fire. See, that's perfect. Hitting Liddy Mari the Dart. See, her shot is... There's no way that's not just going to one-shot one of our units. That is dealing... what, 48 damage and then 32 on top. 80 damage a shot? Good grief. Well, I mean, it's almost a kill, so if anyone else takes a little bit of damage, they're doomed. How far can you use that? Your crossbow is oppressively powerful. What have you done here? Oh, you become berserk and steadfast. That's great, so we can't kill Mari and her stupid crossbow. That's not good. You make sure you hit her with a little bit of icy flame then. Yeah, you also need to figure out exactly how far these guys can move up. It's been a while since I've faced down the ironclads and actually cared to look. They're dangerous. And then they have the barrage too. Okay. You know, either way, they're gonna be an absolute menace. All right, so we will bring our own general. Can we hit any of them with the blades? No, they're just out of range. So we have to let them get first shot. Thankfully, they won't have first shot with spells, but still. Okay, so let's set up in at least a decent enough way. You to here. Pole arms, you guys are probably going to be taking the brunt of this initial damage. It is a 1 hex radius, so we want to stay a little ways back. Let's go into the bushes. Person blade forward as well. Hitting here could hit both of them. Which would be unfortunate. I think I'll bring our dragon up a little bit more. How far can you move here? You're a little bit scary. You've got an umbral demon you can summon. And of course, you do bring a Godbreaker with 40 damage a swing. So we can put the charger... No, the charger's good where he's at, and we can have the dragon come round to here. And he's got a really good coverage on the area. We got 2 shots with the barrage now, which is a bit unfortunate, but these white witches also good for keeping that ironclad pinned down. Another accursed blade to here. Not looking forward to this little first skirmish. Or at least their first couple turns. Until we start knocking out some units. I'm gonna have Apophis move. And bring in a new friend here. Ooh, some spiders. How much health do you have? Only 80. Rapid dash, and then a couple of tanks. So hopefully the tanks can get up to get a 50% shot, but not much better than that unless they move all the way in, so we'll see. I think the barrage is a guaranteed hit, though, so that they are likely to go for that. Let's move you up just a little bit. Accursed Tricksters are fantastic. Let's bring you alongside. This isn't as scary of a flank as opposed to this lady and her tank friends. She can move up and get one of the quick shots on just about anyone she wants. Let's be cautious and stay in the woods then. More or less the expendables over here on the side. Try to use the insanity with the cursed tricksters over there. Ooh, I wish we had more heroes. Ooh, I wish we had more heroes. Vroom vroom, here come the jeeps. Battle jeeps incarnate. So where did Khir go? Oh, here he is. I mean, you don't have the most health either. You've got the coordinated command, and it jumps. Ooh, you went for the one that allows you to bring 2 people back. I like the one that keeps your own movement. So glad the ghost fire keeps hitting you. Let's see. What do we have access to here? Astral Severance just kills a unit. That's not a high enough chance for death, even for the... Ooh, Astral Severance, kind of lame. And it's extremely expensive. 150. Well, we know everything's going to be doubled, so I guess it's going to be 50 normally. I was going to try to find Marked for Death. It does cost 80. How much do we have total? We've got a good bit to deal with, or to utilize here, so let's go for 80. Comet of Calamity is so much better. Smash the lady with the horrifying crossbow, or smash Kiranon's lads over here. Let's smash the lads over here. That poor house is gonna get obliterated all the same. Oh no, everyone's slowed down. How unfortunate. Well, except for the charger didn't get slowed at all. We can, though, Fire Spike here. Sorry, Round. Oh, we missed. What a shame. Slow and weakened. I don't really want to move in. I'm gonna let them get first strike. Except for none of their... Like Derek the Wolf. Alright, this cat's in denial. Yeah, let's use the spider. How far can you shoot? Ironclad's frozen. Oh, but we froze both of them. Happy day. Well, let's have you just hide in the woods that's twiddling. Your job is meat shield. It's a fun job. Can't miss again. Hand of Death, anyone? No. Okay, well, that would be too easy. We are about to have some units rampage. And that's likely going to throw everything off here. She can move up and shoot anyone she wants. Can shoot anyone she wants. Ooh. Yeah, look at that. 83 damage. Alright, well, time to get aggressive. We can't quite kill her. Can you fire while in? No, but she could then... God, your melee strike even is terrifying. Melee, Mari the Dart. MVP here. You can't move far enough. You're also a berserker, so that really wouldn't help us out. I think we're gonna get overwhelmed on one side here. We go for the freeze. Freezing Mari would be great. It would also mean that we're gonna get smashed by everyone there. Ooh, there's not a lot of good choices. I think we need to fall back. Here, we'll fall back one here. It is going to weaken our chargers a bit. Let's just move you around, Dark Knight. Come back to here. If we get a bunch of nasty berserk, we're going to be in trouble. But, if not... How far can you move, Mari? You can move to shoot pretty much anyone you want. That's lovely. I wish you could hold it here and see how much damage... Yeah, holding shift, can we see? No. Okay, well, we'll just have to figure it out when we get punched in the face. So you, Juggernaut, can reach no one, but Mari can true shot. Okay, so then we'll step back and see if she can still true shot. No. She can come up for a melee, though, and that works for me. Who else? Bone Horror's good. We'll find out they're not real soon, but for now they're good. Don't like spinning turns without dealing damage. They're hanging back themselves. They're hoping that we rampage. And I can't blame them either. Alright, let's just turn and wait. Bring the action, fools. White Witch. As long as you're close enough that you can deal damage when they come in, that's all I care about. Like, hit them with the freeze. That is all I care about. You are a prime freezer, and that's about it. Pole arms take 4. They're also going to come in and hit him with the swirly ice freeze. Let's do it. He goes for strength of their bolstering chant, which is a bold strategy, Cotton. Heals the crew up, so fair enough. Oh no, she's down. Yeah, the attrition we're taking from facing off this against this many tier 4s has been significant. Alright, now we respond. Well, kind of. Ouch! Well, we lost only one of our units, but I would have preferred it with a splittling at that point. It's retaliated and obliterated. Oh, we got unlucky and you can't move either, and stunned. Ain't that just the way? Dropping another comet on their heads would not be as effective as it looks like it would be. Most time, especially if they healed through it pretty well. She's gonna go berserk. Okay, so no comet. We can only have one combat enchantment up at once. Ghostfire is still gonna be active for one more turn. Pop a Mask of Calamity on you. Hit him with a Ghost Fire. Bringing Apophis in closer is not what I want. We can outright kill one of them. End of death, we can't move, so we can't use it. Fortunately there, the spiders actually don't die. So we can't bring in the chargers to finish them. Huh. Maybe we do go for Mark for Death. Summon an Astral Healer. Will be more effective next turn. Can yoink one of their guys here. Ooh, the Trickster. Very low chance of actually yoinking it, though. Oh, if we did, it would be huge. Otherwise, it would be very useless. I think we'll Mark for Death. And we'll give that to you. Enjoy. He fumbles. So the Dread Spider, I will have it just sit up. White Witch, you can go for the freeze. I would say freezing here is the best call. Didn't work, but we did hit it with some Ghost Fire. I was gonna go for the second win because I'm pretty sure we can kill you just with the Crypt Blade. This would be a Curse Crypt Blade combo. And we would get shot by every single one of the Ironclads to kill our dragon. Please, insanity. That's the way. Although you're constricted so you can't move. Well, unfortunate. You win some, you lose some. Yeah, we'll Ghostfire Spike here, bringing them down next turn, unless they can somehow manage to heal. We're gonna go ahead and chain your mind. Nice, and then try to make you insane. Yes. Okay, it did work, and then we'll rack. I'm still gonna shoot you. If we can weaken them down enough, insanity here. Oh, but it's still... Every time we do get the insanity, they can't move. Let's freeze the Juggernaut. Oh, and you miss completely like a failure. No, it happens. We're definitely judging you, though. We missed to hit the one next to it. See, that works fine. I'm really not liking the position we're in here. We've got a whole other battle to fight after this one. We can at least get her down into the Berserker's Rage thing, so it should die next turn when it goes to attack a friendly. Splittling is going to get messed up by the Vengeful Flames. But we can still weaken them. Apophis, yeah, no. What we're going to do with you is stay back and go for the Dragon's Breath in. Kill... Eric the Wolf, you're dying next turn, right? Yeah, but he can still move in and do stuff. Okay, fine. Derek, enjoy Doom. Blah. So we can have the Dark Knight move up and sacrifice himself gloriously. Oh, the greater good. Alright, so now you... We did make you insane. We just have to worry about the Ironclad. So what if we just get up in its face? Or we go for a double charge strike here, hit you in the front, get rid of your retaliation, and then hit you in the back as well. I mean, it's either one, not... You know how it is. Alright, sweet. We definitely did that out of order. Well, now let's see how the tanks respond. Ouch. There goes my Splittling. Oh, she removed her insanity. Alright, yeah, no, units are going down. And we have a whole nother tier 6 to fight after this. Thankful for all the fumbles, though. Cursed armor's resisted. Alright, no, the ice is down. Insanity, so we're definitely going to go for... Probably a big meteorite in here in the middle. Ooh, a zombie that we can't use. Good news is she is very dead. 5% chance we're going to advance. Only 50% no matter what, huh? Well, let's make sure we're shooting twice then. Good night. Sweet demon lady. Go ahead and chain this thing's mind. I might want to step back. I don't think we have a choice. And chain its mind from here. Oh, it resisted. How awesome. Building momentum. Oh, we can shoot you and next. Awesome. We still will. Yeah, go ahead. Deals very little damage. Our demons have been caught. Oh, it's immune to being burned. That's quite fun. Can you move over here and stab them in the back? It definitely can. Retaliation or spiders die. I think that's just the way it is. 44% chance to kill. When do we make the big risky plays? I think we make the big risky plays. We're resisted but down 60, so we can just go ahead and die. You were supposed to die yourself. Well, we were lied to. And at a really unfortunate time, too. Yeah, we'll go for the Ghost Fire here. Kills the unit we wanted to. Thank goodness. But these little clowns are still alive. Alright, we'll curse them, and then we can Crypt Blade to kill. Hitting some zombies. That was as far as we could move, really? That seems false, but now we're about to get obliterated. Why are we locked in? Because it's moved into it. There's no enemies around. Oh, that's some shenanigans there. Alright, well. Shenanigans be like that sometimes. Move in to tie up the Trickster. Have you step here and go for the freeze swing. Which allows us to then triple tap with the Ghost Fire bolts. Although then we get return fired on pretty aggressively. Yeah, we're gonna do it anyway. Then yeah, we need to focus down one of these tanks. Very happy to see a critical hit. Zombies that can't move make me sad. You can waste the retaliation. Oh, awesome. That means you should be able to do the same thing and kill both of those units. That's right. Freeing you up to go charge. I should have eaten some corpses first. Hand of Death, we're out of range. Ghost Fire bolts, we're also not a good chance to hit there. We can step back and blast you twice. Constricted. Doesn't really matter because it's a tank, but it's a constricted tank. Is it time to bring in the tentacles? How much what does blind do? Actually, can we blind the tanks? What are these guys immune? I know they're immune to a heap, so what are the Ironclads immune to? That's logistics. Can't be displaced because they're too dang heavy. Immune to control loss. Heartless. Bleeding, disease, distracted, poisoned. They've got a lot of resistances there. Okay, fair enough. We can blind them, though. So if we blind these three, or they resisted all like champions. That works too. Ghost Fire bolts here. Why? Oh, this is the one because it's low in health. Zap. You're constricted and frozen, so we can focus someone else. Damage here. That's one more bit of Ghost Fire. Attrition we have taken, but we're coming out on top as long as Apophis doesn't die here. We can win the next battle. Now we probably jinxed it, but... Alright, the cats despise traitors. Ouch! Alright, tanks. You've got me all primed for a meme build at some point here soon, though. This is gonna be fun. We're gonna set up a whole just a tank line. That's not much damage at all, is it? Huh. You were impressively tanky. Unintended. Alright, let's send in the zombies. Go bother them. %17% chance to die is really not much. So what if we speed that along by hitting you guys with some more rending shadows? Actually, that didn't do as much damage as just dropping a rock on your head. Let's be real. It wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. The Mother Wizard thought that song was the funniest thing to wake us all up to. It worked. It wasn't so funny, but it definitely worked. Blast them down. And the tricksters are really cool. You better believe I'm still gonna try to execute this thing. It is free after all. So we'll roll it behind. And a 17% chance for death. Oh, you resisted. Good job. Congratulations. This one is nearly dead. We'll blast here. Triplicate shot. Those grazes are unfortunate. Coming for the charge strike and down with the bloody tank. The zombie. Yes, get dragged out of your tanks by zombies. That's the way. Although we definitely didn't win the war there with that one. I'm gonna come up and try to enchain your feeble mind. Yes. And now you're insane. And also, punch yourself in the face. Although now it's running away. Oh, too much damage. We gotta be a little bit careful about positioning. So their tank isn't running. Wouldn't chop you once. It's at least constricted. We can try to freeze the tank. Enjoy the chill. Free air conditioning on us. Well, now it's on you, but you get the picture. Yeah, we'll just weaken you a little bit further. Our morale drains. They beat down their friends. Oh, I can't wait to see how bad that's gonna be. Ooh. Switch to incendiary shot, almost takes us down. Like, we know the way to deal with demons. Speaking of demons, good night. Rack the mind. And let them also get dragged out of their tanks by zombies. Come on, then. Exactly. See, this is amazing, but now we have to fight a giant and then whatever's in this squad too, so... Attrition we have definitely taken here. We've lost some good units here with the Accursed Blade. And of course, Loroath the Agile. Unfortunate, we need to bring her through the teleporter quick. I will also note, thank goodness we were burning those. So the Hardy Man, we can't steal his Godbreaker hammer? That stinks. Padded armor, that's fantastic. And then the padded chestplate too. Golden Wyvern mount, extra spirit resistance. That'll be good when we're fighting Mishara. Wait, no, it won't because we have tentacles. Actually, in fact, we can probably just break all this down. Dismantle. Giving us access to more equip. Oh, this treasury is quite swollen. Much like your face, Fire Giant. Need to see exactly where the rest of his troops are. I know he has more dudes, and a heap of them too. Yeah, they're all gonna be coming through the teleporter soon. If hit parade. Yeah, we definitely need to go ahead and quickly throw hands here. We've got a Reaper to summon. But our ruler is inside of a Spelljammer area. So what if we win this fight and then go grab the Reaper out here? Guess we'll have to fight the Safe Word army too. That's okay. There's gonna be lots of fights. There's gonna be lots of fights while we clear out their armed forces and then take down Dominus itself. But each win empowers us further. Oh, we got the level 12 upgrade. Sweet. At the start of its turn, dispel another status effect. And then we got a signature skill, Storm Breath. Its breath attack increases in size, becomes part lightning, if not an astral dragon. Deals more damage, always inflicts electrified, and a chance of inflicting blind. Always inflicts ghost fire. This is likely the one we'll go for. What is Frost Breath? Extra icy damage is a chance of freezing. Oh. Oh my. Weakens under defense. Gains health. You can use it to heal your teammates instead of deal damage, and it revive dead units too. That would have been good to have previously, but now it's too late. Becomes part spirit damage, and also heals. So these two are the healing breaths. We're gonna grab Frost Breath. Yes. Draining Burst. Always hits, inflicts frost damage, caster heals. See, I like that. And then Exhume Undead. Warseeker. Whenever you kill a unit, you get more damage and more health. Willbreaker. Okay, fair. These are both so good. Let's get more units, though. Oh, and now we've got a bit of a shadow pulse going. Apophis now glows with the abyss. That's great. Alright, well, with all of that, if we can move him over to here, I think we can actually initiate the fight. And then send the Reaper to start it up over here. So let's move Apophis out. Ooh, this feels strange. Yeah, move Apophis out. Summon in that Reaper. We need the mythic reinforcements badly, and we are running out of Imperium to use. Oh really? It won't join. I wonder why not. Are the mountains stopping it? Okay, well, we can fix this. We step one forward, we're not coming back. Alright, fine. Reaper to here. Start the flight with the Calamity Dragon. Low risk battle. I still think it's going to try to be quite rude. Let's see. Khir is dead. We lose the White Witch. I think we have to keep from losing any units. Home stretch here with this section. I said one battle, you get two. Alright, we'll set up the Ghost Fire here with you lads. And anyone it hits is good. Still, I absolutely love the Ghost Flame effect. It's gonna be hard not to play Shadow Affinity factions going forward. Yeah, enjoy. Splitting to here, the Phoenix can fly it up and go for the overheat, which I hope it will. Daddy Pop over to this side, and then we'll have you summon in the animal in front. Still far enough away where it can't get hit by an overheat there. A Cursed Trickster up yourself. Okay, so he can hurl a boulder pretty far. Said we didn't want to lose anyone when we throw the Accursed Trickster right in the middle of things. Okay. Yeah, let's deal some damage there so we can try to get rid of some models. And we'll have you circle around behind, but still getting ready to go for a freeze. Alright, we're in good shape. I try it. Summons in some friends. Now just goes for the charge. So we need to try to kill the Phoenix quick like. Oh, we lost you? Well, you're dead. Unfortunate. Withering Mist. Now we're gonna drop down a comment. Right over here in the middle. Your main force made a big mistake. %40 chance to hit. We'll take it. All we needed was for 2 to hit, so. Ooh, Maddening Phantasm? Yes. Now turn around and go hit your friends. Oh, it actually resisted it. Fair enough. Spider, you go bother them. Got a fumble, that's unfortunate. Alright, so now... So what does this actually do? Say summons a random tier 3 adjacent enemy suffers soulbound. Oh, so we just pop it in the middle here? Yeah, enjoy. That's my... Oh, it's a Banshee. That actually works. Even the squeal. Can we just outright kill? 29% chance. Now we'll hit him with the Maddening Phantasm. Let's do this one up front. Oh, it got constricted. And is not insane, actually. Alright, we'll just blast him again then. Phoenix are annoying. Try to constrict this one. Did not work. Okay, so we'll go ahead and chain the mind of this. Oh, it's frozen. Well, that's... Now you're insane and frozen. Yay. Drop the rack down over here. What kind of heals do you have? If you're not frozen, you can heal. And you have the Rally and Rejuvenation, Strengthen and Fortune. We can outright just kill there. Ghostfire Strike here. They're gonna block each other's way no matter what. So let's move up and go for the icy, fire. Yes, exact opposite. Frozen Snake. We just get some damage on the lads up front here where they can't do much to us. Oh, that actually blocks us. Because we can't move our own units. Move through our own units. That was a big mistake. At least they're frozen. Let's deal some damage here, too. Alright, last thing we'll do is go for the freeze on the Scald. Perfect. Oh. Cheeky rat. Blast some spiders, that's perfect. When it came back as a zombie, perfect. Well, rip splittling. You tried to fight a giant. You were very brave. I'll give you credit for that. Oh, shut our friends in the back. We get punished sometimes. Yeah, let's go for the charge. Let's not waste the death breath. You can turn around and hit him with it. Dark Pulse. Yeah, first strike. Oh, we fumbled. Nice. It hit itself in its confusion. I'm gonna go ahead and steal your health, thanks. And then use it to murder you. Beautiful. We've got killing momentum. Not enough to do anything further, though. You step back and not cause it to explode. Thank you. Ghost Fire Strike back here. We run up on them and then use the tricky escape. Yes, we can. How far can you move? Not very. Cool. Big giant has a trouble with trees. Right here first, folks. Insta-death? Now we're too far away. But Big Daddy Pop should be able to fly up and over. Excuse me. Let me grab my Shadow Dragon. Especially if you hit Sprint. Although, how much damage is this doing? Look at that. Alright, so we'll come up and hit him with the curse from behind. And then we'll try to execute 64%. Oh, down with the big dragon. Hit another sprint. And hit a crit play because we can. And then a charge. Increase the damage. And the end. Oh, no, it's not. That was almost textbook. Come here, you. I've got a friend for you as well. Heard you like tentacles. Freaked him out something fierce, didn't it? Callously slain by the elements. See, that's how you fight that battle. And then... these guys were here the whole time. Disappointed. Alright, Calamity Dragon, you come over so we can have the help. 3 armies versus this poor fool with auto combat. Lose no one. Beautiful. Grab us an enchanted plate, which we will also break down. Alright, excellent. So we will do just a midget of moving. I want you in Apophis' army, but we can't do it this turn. Well, for all the attrition we took, we're still in pretty good shape. Respond to heroes offer to join. You know we're going to turn you down. We have to go find our lass in the crypt. Hello, Derek. The confused lion. Mari, you were a champion. We may bring you back as a champion for good. Oh no, everyone died. How horrible. Anyway. Back to the crypt where we can reanimate our long-lost Lorowath. Welcome back, lass. You keep tripping and falling into the void. They're rebuilding their ruins. You hate to hear it. We'll send you through to go after the Spelljammer down here then. Because you guys just hit that Pyre Shrine. Oh no, you can go down here and yoink the Spelljammer away. Beautiful. Okay, well, so the last thing we'll do here for today's episode is move on Pyre. Oh, we already have the siege active. Alright, yeah, no, we're ready for that siege in 2 turns. Well, that'll be the end for Karissa as well. And then we can move on Dominus the Murder Cat. Bring his army down. Once his city goes down, the rest of these are all going to just turn into free cities, which we can safely ignore and push towards Hope here. Hope is very close and quick to be destroyed, while she focuses all of her might on Fricadinosis. Awesome. Well, thank you all so much for stopping on by today's episode of the Crimson Caldera. If you all enjoyed the video, please remember to leave a like for the like god and a sub for the sub phone, and I'll see you all in the next one.